Good morning, Britain. It is 6:02. Welcome to the programme. In the last few hours, President Donald Trump tells US Congress he's received an important letter from...
Deal, if this deal is going to be... So they've got...
To make the cake, then it will take March of this week.
Yes, I agree.
And there aren't American backstop trees protecting Ukraine and the eastern flank of that part of Europe. What does Putin think he can win next? Into prison. So, Andrew, you might be persuaded after we've spoken...
To make journeys for a better life.
Foreign aid is actually electorally really popular. I think Annie Lennox might put a different perspective on that. Of course, the significance of letters, old-fashioned letters. It's Keir Starmer, of course, last week brandishing that letter from the King in order to get Trump on our side. And then yesterday, a letter from Zelensky to President Trump. So let's have a listen to what Trump told Congress. This madness.
Look, ally?
Do you want us to vote?
No.
The Deputy President, Vice President, J.D. Vance, had this remarkable comment about the plan to guarantee peace in Ukraine and the troops that we might place there. Now, he says he's not talking about us.
Well, he's lying.
Vladimir Zelensky, in which the Ukrainian president says he is ready to sign that minerals deal and take part in peace talks with Russia. Reading from the letter, Trump said Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible.
It comes some 24 hours after Mr. Trump announced he'd stop all US military aid to Kyiv after the two men had that bitter row in the Oval Office last week. Our North America correspondent...
Well, the British Defence Secretary John Healey travels to Washington today for talks with his counterpart to discuss that plan for peace in Ukraine. Let's speak to our political correspondent. In fact, that's our debate this morning, isn't it? If we've suddenly found all of this money to defend the eastern flank of Europe, where was that money when the government came into power saying there's a £22 billion black hole and we need to take money away from pensioners to help fill it? That's $6 billion, isn't it?
That's right. Keir Starmer said...
To spend more on...
We are going to have to do...
Know what you think about that. It is our main news, of course, this morning. Coming up, we're going to discuss that further with Andrew Pearce and Kevin Maguire at 6:30. Now, though, at 6:10, here's Charlotte with the rest.